So, this is the third video here. It's been a long time. This has actually been a topic I've been thinking about for quite a long time, and I feel I finally cracked the puzzle. I finally have a more deeper, more robust understanding of this crap. Anyway, back to what I wanted to say like 30 fucking minutes ago. I'm starting now to notice TE in my life and my relationship with TE. And I found out that my friend is an INFP. I thought she was INTP. And well, I'm still not 100% sure she's an INFP, but it seems to make perfect sense right now, actually. I'm very comfortable and finally not irritated that I don't know her type. I feel relaxed and relieved that I think her type is INFP. And it's making me feel easier to think that she's an INFP because it makes more sense. INFPs have inferior TE, and because they have TE, it's active, it's valued, it's preferred, as opposed to TI. I kind of notice how she deals with her life situation, and it just makes sense. I mean, the way that I deal with my crappy life situation is very subjective, and I'm not just doing it, I'm just finding ways around it all the time. But what she does is she just does it. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm seeing her TE in action, and it's so simple, man. It's so simple. It's so there in front of you. It's just I don't like that it's so hard for me to just fucking do it. Why is it so hard? I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say 30 fucking minutes ago. The modern world is forcing TE onto all of us, like a job and stuff. So we're all forced to have TE to some degree, but not all of us value it, and not all of us do it because we want to. We do it sometimes because we have to. And I think that it's really critical for maybe all people, maybe, I'm not sure, but at least for me, and for maybe INTPs, but at least for me, it's important for me to be consciously aware of TE, to put it in action, and to use it, empower it, to value it, to give it its attention, because TE is also about communication. TE is better at communication than TI because it's more objective, it's right there, it's easier to walk through and explain it to someone in front of everyone because it's subjective, it's outside of you, it's not your subjective understanding. It's just harder to put into words. Holy fuck, I've been going back and forth here, but I forgot what I wanted to talk about. It had something to do with TE. I compared it with TI, so that part is all good. I did that part. And then I did the comparison between ENTJ and INTP. That part is also done. But there's one last thing. What is it? It's TE, okay? It's all about TE. Ugh, fuck. I son of a bitch, how did I forget this? It was a big deal. Low battery, hooray! I gotta charge this thing. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. Sorry if this is disappointing. If you were anticipating some end there, some value to get out of this, and got nothing. Crap. That's my bad. Sorry about that again. Okay, you know what? From this point in the video onwards, you can stop the video now. I don't think there's going to be anything important right now. I'm just going to keep talking to the camera until I remember it. If I do, great. If I don't, fuck it. But you can stop the video now if you have something to get a life to go after. Let's see. You know what? I think I just like to look at myself on camera. I just like to look at myself. I like my beard. I like my sunglasses, and like my hair. Okay, that's cool. Now, oh, my friend is texting. I miss her. Alright, what? Come on, man. Remember, you piece of trash. Remember, you fucking idiot. I've been thinking about this the whole ride here. How did I forget this? Okay, so, yeah, I kind of think I got it. Okay, so the way I visualize it in my mind is I imagine these nodes, and for some reason they're cubed, but curved cubed, I think. And every node is a human being, is a person, is an individual. And imagine there's a whole massive structure of these nodes. It's curved cubed. Okay, they're not perfect cubes. They're not straight, solid, curved. I mean, sharp edges. No, they're just very curved cubes. And that leaves space between the cubes of this structure, right? Imagine that the space between those cubes is TE, that is extroverted thinking, and that controls or is able to manipulate those cubes and nodes into a certain structure, a certain pattern, a certain configuration. That is extroverted thinking. That is what extroverted thinking does. It structures that is outside of the node. It's not inside. Now the space inside the node is either TI or FI. You can think of it more as FI because it's more personal. It's more like a person. It's not really about it's inside the human. It's not outside the human, you know. But it's still TI still applies inside of there. But like I kind of imagine it as like I kind of imagine TE, extroverted thinking, as the hand that is able to manipulate the cubes from the outside, you know, because there's space between the cubes, right? For some reason I imagine it as like in the shape and form of lightning, kind of like that. In a way it can be more intensified, you know, sharpened there, or it can be more loose and easygoing. It can be more strict, a bit more. It can also be more fluid, and you know. And I also imagined how TI is the solidity, is how solid the inside, the core center of the cube is. And so I imagine extroverted intuition being very not strict, not rigid, but it's also the space between the cubes. So basically the space between the cubes is extroversion, and the space inside the cubes is introversion. Yeah, I guess. But like intuition is, I mean, extroverted intuition is like the borders of the cube are vague, are not like, they're not solid. They're not like solid. They're more gassy, and not, you know, it's kind of like in the shape of a gas, as opposed to the shape, I mean, the form of a gas, as opposed to the form of a solid. And if it's solid, it is more thinking like. It's not a perfect analogy, I guess, but it's something like that. I was thinking that is a comparison between extroverted intuition versus extroverted thinking. Yeah, it's also the same on the inside. Fuck out of here. I got a notification. The space on the inside of the cube, whether it's thinking or intuition, I don't think much about feeling or sensing, but yeah, whether it's thinking or intuition, it's also solidifying the cube at the center. But if it's thinking, it's more like a solid form of matter, while if it's intuition, it's more like a pulp. It's like it has density, but the borders of it aren't very clear where it begins and ends. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. That's the way I visualize this, and It's not a perfect, complete visualization because I'm still trying to understand the whole thing. I'm not there yet. I'm still getting there. I'm still making progress. I don't think I'll ever really be there, but yeah. I guess that's really the way I make sense of it, the way I visualize it. And so far it's served me well. So like an INFP has inferior TE, so that TE is able to create the atmosphere within the cube, while FI is about enjoying the cube, but TE is about creating an external lightning in order to protect the inside from the outside, while intuition does it more fluidly and intelligently. Maybe not intelligent, but like the intuition itself is more intelligent than the thinking itself, because the thinking is concrete single steps, so the single steps is blind. It just does this to this and that's it, but it's being guided by the intelligent human being, while intuition is kind of like the opposite. It's not guided by the intelligent human being, it just does its thing automatically, but it does it more intelligently than thinking does it. It's kind of like that. So like yeah, I would say kind of like that. I gotta get back there. I gotta stop shooting the videos. 45 minutes, man. 45 minutes. This has been a long topic there. But I went into a lot of detail there because it's been on my mind for so long, you know. It's been like I've been going up and down, back and forth, in and out of my structure of understanding of this thing for quite a while. I've been making sure that it's as consistent and as good as possible. I hope this video makes sense and that you guys like it. Actually, I don't care. I just make the video and hope for the best. So I do care. What did I say I don't care for? I mean, I don't really care. I'm not emotionally attached. I am emotionally attached. What the fuck is wrong with me? I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? So far, I think you guys like my videos a lot. You guys like my content. It seems like you guys like the organic nature of it. I've gotten lots of positive feedback from you guys, and I love that. Thank you very much, by the way. It really made me feel better to know that my thoughts, my videos, this thing I'm doing right here is not just for me, but you guys are also benefiting from it, and you guys also enjoying it, I guess. That you guys also like it. This actually makes me feel a lot better. I mean, sorry, excuse me. I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody to actually enjoy and appreciate this video so much. And I know that everyone on YouTube says the same thing, but I wasn't expecting this much positive feedback. I wasn't expecting this much people so soon to enjoy my content and to like it and to give me feedback on it. That was not my expectation at all. I was expecting almost nothing. Almost literally nothing. I was expecting to have like one view or two views for months. And so I was making the videos just to create content so that anybody who shows up in the future can see some of my old content and that the channel wouldn't be empty. That's all. But you guys like it so much. Wow, this is awesome. And all I'm doing right here actually is just, this isn't even scripted, this isn't time scheduled, this is nothing. It's just me opening up the camera and spewing out my thoughts and closing the camera and uploading. That's it. And right now I can barely keep up with the comments. I can't believe this, really. This is awesome. You guys are really cool. And you guys are smart. You guys taught me so much. You guys taught me so much good shit. You guys are so smart. I mean, of course, not everybody's so smart, but some of you guys in the comments are really cool. No time left to the video. Guess I have to go. Yeah. Thanks for the comments and upvotes and shit. And likes, not upvotes.